welcome to Cooking with Color for Kids for our spring show. I'm so excited to have you today. We are going to be doing all kinds of wonderful things with spring colorful veggies. I'm going to be making some veggie flatbread rainbow pizzas that are so fun and so easy to make and totally colorful, and the kids are going to love it. And then we're also going to be meeting Chef Mika out of Florida, and she's going to be showing us some spring recipes that they're making down there in her kitchen. On Cooking with Color for Kids, we always try to make recipes that follow the USDA guidelines and Michelle Obama's Let's Move program. The recipes should be healthy, meaning veggies and fruits should make up at least half of the recipe and include low-fat dairy, whole grains, and lots of lean protein. They should also be delicious, meaning just fresh, simple ingredients and super delicious. They should also be original. We want to know what inspired you and something that's not from a published source, but something that you've created. And also super affordable. You don't need fancy ingredients to make a healthy, colorful dish. Lastly, we want it to be meaningful. We want to know the story behind the dish and what inspired you to make it. The Easter and Passover holidays recently ended, but we thought you'd be interested in learning about what makes food kosher and seeing some new healthy products that everyone can use in their dishes. Our producer, David Hillman, visited Kosher Fest 2015, the world's largest B2B trade show for the kosher industry. The show was held last November 10th and 11th at the Meadowlands Expo Center in Secaucus, New Jersey. Let's see what he saw at the show.
I'm with the Kosher Supervision. We are a kosher certifying agency that certifies food as kosher. Now, contrary to popular belief, kosher does not mean that a rabbi came down and blessed the food. That is a common misconception by people who are not familiar with actual kosher dietary laws. Kosher dietary laws are laws that have been prescribed in the Torah, in the Bible, of what is permissible and not permissible for eating. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's healthy, it means that it's permissible. So there are certain animals that are permissible, there are certain natural foods that are permissible, and there are then, once you have the raw ingredients of permissible foods, they're created into further products and ingredients that could be made into other products that are kosher. So kosher certifying agencies are the ones that will look into the raw ingredients, make sure that they comply with the kosher laws, and they will supervise companies that are producing products and will put their symbol on the product so that a consumer can see and know that all kosher ingredients went into that product and they can buy the product as kosher.
We're the first family of all natural sweeteners, low glycemic. All our products are safe for diabetics. We have a variety from coconut sugar to stevia to monk fruit. We're actually the #1 on Amazon. If you put a monk fruit on Amazon, we'll come up as the first on the first page. So it's the hottest seller on Amazon. The monk fruit is the hottest trend now on the market, actually. This would be a monk fruit. So if you just take out the sap of this, you would create the white color. If you add on the peel to it, you would get the brown. This is a revolutionary product that we just came out. It's actually out on stevia, but all the natural sweeteners, when you bake with it, they don't rise in baking well. But if you look at this cake, this was made with this baking sweetener. It rises, texture, no aftertaste, and moisture is like regular sugar.
Hi, I'm Sarah Sturmbrown, the Assistant Brand Manager for Manischewitz, and we just wanted to show you a few of our new gluten-free products that we have out that will be coming out during Passover. So here we have our gluten-free cake meal, which has a recipe for a gluten-free sponge cake, vanilla sponge cake that you can have that will be delicious to add to the end of every meal during
Products you see here is Passover products and all your gluten-free products. This is years and years of study and experience. We came to a point that you cannot see a difference anymore between gluten and non-gluten. Whoever tasted it here at the show did not believe that what they're eating. They did not believe that they call it the best. The best. They call it the best. Whoever will taste it will be very, very glad and happy. So the purpose of this is in a family where some of them are celiac. So you always have to treat the kid. You have to treat them always different than the others. You cannot touch this. You cannot touch this. We came up with a product. The entire family can eat the product, and they all eat the same. So you don't have to worry that the kid picks up a product which is allergic to. The product is very well known everywhere now, and we're having thank God, we're having a great success.
So wasn't that exciting? It was really cool to see what makes kosher food kosher. And I really loved seeing all the cool, innovative products that are out on the market, and we hope that you did too. Joining us today, we have Chef Mika, who is owner and executive chef of Chef Mika's in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's a full-service catering company. And she's also so passionate about cooking and baking that she left her education in law to actually pursue her love of baking and cooking, and now teaches kids all over Florida. And she's going to be sharing some really fun spring recipes with 3 of her students today. And we're so excited to have her on the show. Hi, Chef Mika. How are you today?
Hi, Kristen. I'm great. How about you?
I'm great. I'm great. How's Florida?
Florida is actually very nice. It's not too hot outside. It's a really pretty day today.
Wonderful. Well, we're so happy to have you on the show. We just wanted to see if you could introduce yourself, and we're so excited to see the recipes that you're going to make for our spring show today. So why don't you tell us who you are and what you're doing?
Absolutely. So thank you guys so much for having us on. My name is Chef Mika. I am a chef here in South Florida. I am a chef instructor. I actually cook. I teach students cooking lessons and cooking skills, teach them how to prepare meals from beginning to end. One of my specialties, in addition to cooking with children, is actually teaching adults with mental and developmental diseases and illnesses how to prepare meals and teaching cooking theory to them. So
that's great.
Yeah, so this is just really a passionate career that I've chosen. I'm very excited about it. And I actually love it because I get to cook with my children and with my nieces and nephews. So it's very fun.
That's wonderful. Well, we're so excited to have you. Who do we have on the show today? And what are you guys making?
So today for our spring recipe show, we actually have my nephew Gavin. He's 4. We have him here. He's with us right now.
Hi, Gavin.
We have my daughter Samaya, who's 9. She'll be on in a little bit. And my niece Renaya is a 9 as well. So we have the 3 of them. And we actually did some cool things because we were able to sneak in a lot of fruits and veggies into our dishes, and a lot of good spices too. So that's another one of my little trays that I like to do, is sneak in those fruits and vegetables so that the kids have a good amount of their nutrients into their body. So
absolutely, cool. Which is why you're perfect for cooking with color for kids, because we love colorful fruits and veggies. And
yes.
And also a little note, you kind of specialize in Floridian cuisine. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, when I was in culinary school, I decided that I really love the flavors of Florida. I like to mix them in, but I also have a little bit of an island heritage as well. My mother is a part Bahamian, so I have some Bahamian blood in me as well. And I thought it'd be fun to put together these nice Caribbean type of flavors where you have your mango that meets your fish, or your pineapple and papaya. And so we've been just having a good time with Floridian cuisine down here.
We love it. We love it. All right. Well, what are you going to start with today? We have Gavin, right? Who's going to be...
Yes, we have Gavin.
Okay.
So Gavin, we made what did we make?
A monster smoothie.
A monster smoothie.
Ooh.
But what color is the monster smoothie?
Green.
All
Green,
right.
like Gavin's shirt. We made a green monster smoothie.
Awesome.
And so in that green monster smoothie, Gavin's acting shy right now. It's really funny because Gavin's not shy at all. But we made a green monster smoothie. What we do with that smoothie? What we put in it?
We put coconut water.
We did. Coconut water. What else? What kind of fruits and veggies did we use?
We use blueberries and bananas
Blueberries and bananas. What else?
and pineapple.
And pineapple. So we did something very cool, and you guys will actually get to see how we put the recipe together. It's so fun. We took some banana slices and we sliced them. We put blueberries on top in the center of the banana to make it look as if it were a monster's eye. And
Oh,
then, yeah, and then we chopped up some pineapple slices into like small little bits, like triangles, and put them along the smoothie to make like a little monster smile.
oh, I love
Yes,
it.
so that was really fun. The good thing about it was it's nice and healthy, but it was festive as well. For spring, we put in some avocado, some coconut milk, like Gavin was saying, some blueberries, bananas. We did a lot of frozen fruit, and so it was very good. We also added some spices like turmeric. We did cinnamon, and we added ginger as well. Again, I like to sneak in those spices and those fruits and veggies in with the kids. And I'm also, again, this is coming from Michelle Obama's program, Chefs Moves to Schools, trying to teach these kids how to, eat healthier and better and understand that it's really nice and good for your body. So that's our green monster smoothie.
That looks wonderful and it's so refreshing, and we love the spices that you add to it.
Yes.
Can you tell us just a little bit about like the health benefits of the spices? Is there anything that it does for your metabolism or your blood pressure,
Absolutely.
things like that?
Yes, turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon as well are very great anti-inflammatory agents. So any type of inflammation or infection in your body,
Uh-huh.
turmeric, cinnamon, and ginger will actually wipe them completely away. And it would be great if you could actually toast the spices. In this case, we didn't. We left them raw. But if you toast spices before you cook, let's say a fish dish or a chicken, you can actually toast them and make a nice rub out of them. That will release the essential oils, which will give it even more of a powerful health benefit for you as well.
That's wonderful. I've heard all good things about turmeric, especially.
Yes.
Okay, great. So next we're going to be showing Samaya making some mini salmon tacos.
Yes.
So we're really excited to see what you guys are making and how you're making it.
Awesome. To make good, healthy food choices.
Yeah.
So here we have Samaya. Samaya is actually my daughter, and she's actually been cooking with me since she was about 2. I started going to culinary school when Samaya was 2 and a half, and she went to preschool. And she's actually been cooking with me ever since. So
Oh,
it's been pretty fun
that's
to have her in the kitchen with
great.
me. Now we have a new little one, Raven, and she's 7 months, so I'm excited to see what she's going to be doing. But Samaya actually made salmon mini tacos, or mini salmon tacos was one of her dishes for our spring recipe today. So Samaya,
Wonderful.
tell us what you did.
First, I had phyllo dough and I had 5 sheets. I will put some melted butter on the top of it, then sprinkle some smoked paprika cheese on it. And then, yeah, you have to do 5 layers of that. Cut it up, put it into a tray, and then put it in the oven. And then you're ready for your filling. All you need is some salmon that me and my mom made, some avocado, like some guacamole. I've used the avocado for the like a guacamole, and so me and my mom will season that up, and we can even put some garnish too.
That's
I
great.
know.
Can you?
It's so funny. I'm listening to her talk to you guys. She sounds so robotic right now. It's like, really? Because we have a lot of fun in the kitchen. I don't really know why she's so robotic at the moment, but it's kind of funny. But yeah.
Well, she's done a great job explaining it. I would love to know, tell me a little bit more about the phyllo dough. Like, what is it, and where can you buy it at the store? And are there other alternatives if people can't find it in the store to making the tacos, for making the shells? And would there be any other ideas you could tell us?
Definitely. So for our phyllo dough, we actually you can buy those sheets in any grocery store. We'll sell them. So in the freezer section of any grocery store, we'll have phyllo dough. There's really no particular brand because it's all going to say phyllo dough, and they're all specifically for making small pastries, like
Okay.
mini pastries, savory or sweet. And if you don't have the time, like somebody was saying, you have to do 5 layers. It is pretty tedious. When you guys see the recipe, you're going to be like, okay, I'm just going to get the pre-made little cups. that come in, and it's okay to use that. I mean, we've used that before. They
Yeah.
do have pre-made cups because it is very tedious.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm sure it makes a nice little appetizer and a little more fancy. And, maybe you could even do some tortilla shells or something in the muffin pans if people wanted to do a quickie shortcut. But I love all the fresh flavors and the seafood and the avocado.
Yes.
What inspired you to make this dish? Is it just one of your specialties or one of your favorites for spring?
It is actually a take on one of Samaya's favorites, our salmon pot pie.
Oh.
So we make we love this. We make a
Yum.
salmon pot pie. This was actually one of her favorite dishes when she was about 2.5, 3 years old, which was, again, really awesome. That's how much I've been sneaking in these veggies for that long. And she would actually ask for salmon pot pie. And she'd tell people all the time, they ask her, what's your favorite dish that your mother would make? And I really didn't know what she would say. I think she'd probably say pizza or something like that. And she actually said salmon pot pie. I thought that was kind of cool.
That's great. We love it. Well, she's a little gourmet, just like her mama. So, well, thank you so much, Samaya, for telling us about that.
Our salmon pot pie here. Let me see if you guys can get this. So you're picking up a lot. There it is.
Oh, look at that. That's adorable.
It's really, really nice and festive. It has guacamole, all the toppings you would use in a taco if you like. So we got the salmon. We put tricolored bell peppers in there. We actually have some guacamole, sour cream, and salsa on top with a cilantro garnish.
We love it. It's perfect for Cinco de Mayo.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Samaya. We are so excited to introduce Renaya, who is going to make a delicious spring dessert for us today.
Hi guys, and so here I have my niece Renaya with me. She's also 9, and we made dessert. So we tried to do, a whole meal, if you will, with Gavin making the smoothie and Samaya making the mini tacos, and now we've let Renaya finish off with dessert. And so you made what now?
I made a banana split.
Banana split. Well, we had a more fancier name, but all she can remember is banana split. I don't know why they think we think the people out of TV land are gonna eat us up, right? It's so funny, but we made a banana split with a banana sorbet. We made our own banana sorbet.
Oh, wow.
And we made a cherry compote, which is just a fancy word for cherry sauce.
Sounds delicious.
So tell us what you did. How'd you make it? Start with the bananas. What you do with that?
First, I cut the bananas into slices, and then my auntie D had put them in the oven, and we sprinkled some brown cinnamon sugar on the bananas, and we put them in the waffle cup, and then we had put our sauce.
You did your banana sorbet, right?
Banana sorbet.
Yeah.
On the stove, and we let that boil for a little bit, and then
Well, not the banana sorbet. We didn't let the banana sorbet boil. We let the cherry compote boil down.
and then we put
the banana sorbet. How did we make that? That's fancy for ice cream, right? Like a little ice cream. So how did we make that? That was very easy, right?
we put the
Just frozen bananas.
banana.
They're nervous. It's so funny.
That's okay.
In the freezer, and then we put it in the
Food processor.
food processor.
I get to tease them later, Kristen, because kids are funny, right? They're nervous right now, but you should have saw them 5 minutes before you guys called, right?
Yeah.
They were running around. They had the dishes. I'm like, no, put the dishes down. They're not ready to see them yet. So it was really funny because all we did was we put in some frozen bananas and some almond coconut milk. We let it process together in the food processor. It got nice and creamy. And then we was able to put that in the freezer. We used a stainless steel bowl that we had pre-frozen in the fridge.
Oh, great.
And we scooped out our filling. We put it in there. Let it sit in there for maybe about a good 20 minutes. And that was our nice soft serve sorbet that we scooped and put on top of those broiled bananas with that cinnamon sugar that Renaya was telling you about.
I love it.
Cherry sauce, yes. And the cherry sauce we put a little coconut milk and coconut water. We just reduced it down and let the cherries just boil down. and kind of thicken up with some cinnamon
Yes.
and put it on top and toasted coconut as a garnish. It was really nice.
It sounds absolutely delicious. Where did you get your inspiration to make this dish? Is it one of your favorite ice creams to make, or do you do other flavors for different seasons?
Well, I actually just started getting into making my own homemade sorbet. I usually make ice cream, but now with my youngest daughter Raven, who's 7 months, she's able now to start to eat table food. And of course, being a chef, I've been making all her baby food from scratch. I did the same for Samaya. And we were eating gelato one day, and I said, okay, I can make her some with just frozen bananas and some coconut milk. And I processed that together, put a little cinnamon, and she enjoyed it. And so I thought that'd be kind of cool. And then I realized that we can make healthy desserts. They don't always have to be filled with sugar.
Right.
So I started experimenting, and I said, okay, banana split, but what would I serve that with? And I went right away to my stash of banana sorbet. I'm like, I can make a cool sorbet. We could do this.
That's so great. That's so great. And such a great idea for spring and summer.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
We
Thank
are
you
so
for having
excited
us.
to share these
We
recipes.
have to show you the dish.
Yes, I'd love to see it.
Yes. Definitely have to show you the dish. And it was so cool because we were able to put it in a waffle cone bowl just to make it a little more festive. So let's see if you can see it here.
Oh, look at that.
Put
Love
that there
it.
with the toasted coconut. It's in its waffle cone bowl. And it's going to be really delicious because it's all fruit.
Yes, super healthy and fresh and homemade,
Yes.
which is wonderful. Thank you guys again so much. We are so excited to share all your Florida recipes with us New Yorkers up here in Brooklyn.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
yeah, we're so excited and thrilled that you're on the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us. We really did have fun. Thank you.
Great, you're welcome. So now that spring is here, I am so excited to be cooking with all the vibrant, gorgeous, beautiful colors of spring. We've got yellow, orange, purple, yellow, green. Reminds me of all the tulips in Central Park. So what I've decided to do is make these awesome pizzas made out of flatbread with all these gorgeous vegetables, and it's gonna be rainbow pizza, which is so fun. Your kids are gonna love making this, and it's a great weekend project as well. Basically what I use, and the reason I use it is because it's easy. You are more than welcome to buy pizza dough, but I love these pre-made Stonefire naan breads. You can buy them in the refrigerated section of your grocery store, and they're like flatbreads that are already kind of cooked, but pre-cooked. So they're super easy to make, and they're little, which means you can make a bunch of cute, fun pizzas all at once. Super easy to make. You're gonna have about half a cup of pizza sauce, about a half a cup of cheese, and I'm gonna show you how to make it in a second. The vegetables, feel free to use whatever you guys want. For today, I decided to use red, orange, yellow peppers. We've got some mushrooms, purple Kalamata olives, which I love, but you could also use maybe purple onion or purple potatoes, whatever you like. We've got some green broccoli and then green zucchini, but you could also experiment with anything you like, maybe some green pepper or snap peas, asparagus, peas, whatever you want. So here we're gonna actually make this super easy, and you're gonna love it. It's my favorite thing in the world. You're gonna start out, like I said, just take your naan right out of the package. You wanna preheat your oven for about 400 degrees, and you're just gonna spread the sauce onto the pizza. And another thing, a kind of cool idea, is you could even do like a white pizza. You wanna put like a little Parmesan, ricotta, something like that with mozzarella. Or you could do like a basil pesto on the bottom, which would be super yummy too. One of my favorites. So you're gonna just spread whatever base sauce you want, or even just olive oil and garlic if you like. Then you're gonna take your cheese and you're gonna sprinkle it on top, just like you would a normal pizza. And again, today, these are veggie pizzas because I wanted to focus on all the colorful rainbow colors of spring. But if you want to add a little bit of meat, add some grilled chicken, maybe some turkey pepperoni or ham or meatballs, whatever you like. Trying to go organic and garden spring. So you're gonna just put your cheese on there, and then this is the fun part. You're gonna take all your veggies, you want them pre-cut before you actually start making them. And you can even put them in little bowls, have your kids line up like a little assembly line, and then you're gonna start making colors of the rainbow. So we've got the purple. We're gonna just layer in little rows here. Got some purple olives, yummy. And then we're gonna go down the rainbow. We've got red peppers. Aren't these fun? And you could actually even do like cool little designs. If you didn't want to do a rainbow, you could make any kind of colorful art that you like. But that's what I love about bright fruits and veggies, is that they are works of art and they're super healthy and fun to make as well. So we're going to just keep layering these down the line. You can do all different combinations, like I said. And then what you want to do, you can either, when you cut your veggies, you can add a little bit of olive oil, vinegar, seasoning, whatever you'd like on the veggies first. I find that it gets a little messy though with your hands, so if you want, chop up everything ahead of time. And then at the end, all you want to do, you want to make sure there's a little bit of fat on the veggies so they don't dry out in the oven. I just take a little bit of olive oil, drizzle on the top. And then, feel free to use any kind of seasonings. If you want to put some fresh herbs like parsley, thyme, rosemary, fresh garlic, sprinkled over the top. You simply pop these in the oven, 15 minutes. Oh, and a little Parmesan cheese. Can't forget that. You can either do it ahead of time or after, or if you're like me, do it both because you want extra cheese. And then you just have this gorgeous roasted veggie pizza that's super healthy, super easy to make, and how cute is that? It's a rainbow for spring, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It's so much fun. That's it for our show today. We hope you really enjoyed the show and learned something too. Please join us for more healthy, colorful recipes and cooking tips next time on Cooking with Color for Kids.